Hey everybody, this is Aurathas, and welcome to Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. I'm just going to go ahead and get right into this. Now, let's see, we're just going to go ahead and hit create a, well, we're going to delete my other adventure logs. I just started kind of to see if everything was working. As you can see, I have 0 playtime. So I'm going to start from scratch here, like completely from scratch. But yeah, I decided to give this game a try because I finally have time to do a bit more streaming. And, well, frankly, I also finally have the time to play a big story-driven RPG. And since I am a fan of the Dragon Quest series, we're just going to go ahead and go with that. Okay, it works right there. Yes, yes. And cool, yes, I'm happy to proceed. That seems fine to me. Yep, let's go. Adventure log successfully created. Always feels weird to be playing a PC game with a controller, but this game is awkward as hell to even just get through the menus with the keyboard, so... Odd-looking little creature. Oh, that's bad.
Oh. Stones are coming. Oh, no.
See if I can turn on the subtitles. Maybe. We'll see. Ah, that Dragon Quest art style.
This child.
Oh, it's on.
He is the one.
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Is that the main character? Well, that's not creepy as hell. Yeah, no, I'd stay away from the window if I were you. Very much away from the window, please. That's why. Well, yeah, I'd be running too. Holy crap. Queen about to die. I'm assuming that was the Queen carrying us out here. I agree, Stahor. The music's a bit too lively for this scene. Kind of cheerful for what's about to happen. But that's Dragon Quest for you. Damn if it isn't a pretty looking game.
Huh?
Floating down the river in a basket, that's a bit of a familiar story.
Oh my! What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive?
Well, my entire family died so I could get here.
You're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Debatable. Considering the demons and monsters and such. Yeah, no, that's debatable. Several years later. That's a lot more than several years later. Several years is like 5. I like the dog.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver.
Possibly, Stahor. I just think it's funny that like several years later, even if you assume the standard Japanese anime where the world-saving hero is like 14, that's still more than several years. Hey, pup.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony.
You know, I gotta say, I find it interesting that the Japanese version of this didn't have any voice acting whatsoever. But the international versions do. At least that's what I heard.
So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
But why, though? Rite of passage?
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Let's go. Mustn't keep the dog waiting. Screw the villagers, we just don't want the dog to wait. Also, who are you? Hold on there, where do you think you're off to? You haven't been up the Torg yet, have you? It's back the other way, as you well know. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to see you again till you've climbed it. Really? I just want to explore. I mean, there's not a lot of places to explore. That is very true, Stahor. Usually the English dubs make the character sound double the age. On the other hand, I have a lot of problems with a lot of Japanese dubs as well when they make even, like, teenage characters have such shrill, high-pitched voices that they sound like they're 5. So yeah, I mean, they both have their issues typically. It's time for you to head up the Tor, I hear. Mind you don't slip, it's a long way down. Oh, don't worry, Aurathas would never let me fall. You don't know me that well. I don't know me that well, I might. Ah, what would you do without him, eh? Well, Aurathas, you heard the lady. Make sure she comes to no harm. To think you and Gemma, I don't know, are all grown up already. I can remember you two little uns herring around the place causing trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies, it really does. I've not looked at that. I'll take a look at it. I mean, I never really got into Factorio, but I'm always willing to look at games like that, so Satisfactory? First-person Factorio, that sounds interesting. But yeah, speaking of dubs, I can't tell you how much I was recently watching some of the episodes for some... Wow, you stuck already, lady. The path gets pretty steep up on the tour. Be sure to watch your footing. But don't let that make you stick to the beaten track. Little detours are where you find all the little stuff. Oh, believe me, I know how to find my loot. But yeah, as I was saying, I was watching some of the new anime this season. Was watching, what was it, that time I was reincarnated as a slime? Oh. I didn't mind the main character's voice was great at first, and then they switched the voice mid-episode to the shrillest, most annoying thing that the voice acting was so bad with the child voice they gave the slime that I think that kind of killed the series for me, and I was quite looking forward to watching it. Like, I just can't handle that voice. The symbols on the side of the tour represent the spirit of the land, you know. The spirit has always watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming of age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. We've all been through it, you know. We've all climbed to the top of the tour. I remember it like it was yesterday. So where's the loot? But I can't tell you what I found up there. No, that's something you'll just have to find out for yourselves. Kind of a dick move. You know the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press X and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use R to change the direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. Yeah, there's the dude back there who won't let me pass yet. Actually, that's the wrong way. No, that's where he was. This way. I didn't even follow her advice. You know, I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart. And to think you're all grown up already. Is that wedding bells I hear? She's probably gonna die. Like, don't be saying stuff like that at the beginning of an RPG. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will you? Now, Aurathas, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear? No promises. Good luck. Thank you. I wish I was a grown-up like you. I can't wait to climb the tour. I can. Holy crap. Look at that shit. Dunstan. Aurathas, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing Y and selecting Party Talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Look at my little boy all grown up. Now be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be fine. And I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting. Cool. Nothing better happened to that dog. I'm just saying that right now. And again, this game is bloody gorgeous. Look at that. I've been wanting to play this for a while, I just didn't have the time. But I do now, so here we go. Sup? Path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. Yeah. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. I mean, hell, I'd live in these surroundings. What you looking at? Ah, just look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take the time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. It always does me the power of good. Wow. I want to go over there. I don't know if I can, I'm just saying. You look worried. Oh dear me, where can that boy have gone to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the tour on his own. Nah, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. Yeah, surely not. I'm gonna find him halfway up, aren't I? Ah, he'll be the death of me, that one.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Probably, I don't know. I can't read that.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tour, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
Like break your neck? Is that a mischief?
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
Oh, you have no idea if we were born on the same day. They just found me in the river.
Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
beginner monsters.
Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way!
That look surprisingly cheerful as they are about to kill us. Fight, attack, kill.
Get him!
Are you not gonna help?
Crikey.
I don't need a cheerleader. Thank you, dog.
Crumbs!
Crumbs? She's worriedly watching.
Go on!
Oh, yeah, no, the dog's useful. You are not. What's tactics? I can't use it. There we go. Oh, I can move around. Nice. Alright. Does it make a difference if I go behind you? Nah, I think it's just purely cosmetic to do that.
Get him!
I don't think I'm gonna do more damage from behind, but mainly because there's no, like, limit to my movement, you know? It's like I can do this all day if I want. See, there's the circle isn't getting any lower, there's no, I'm not getting interrupted, so yeah. I don't think it matters where you position yourself to attack. 6 experience, treasure chest, gold, medicinal herb. Where were they hiding the chest?
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me.
You still could have kicked one. Dog's all excited to go.
And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck.
I'm starting to like you less and less.
I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about.
And what if
Come
I wasn't
on,
with you?
Let's get going.
But yeah, I really like this. She's like, what if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? It's like, falling from that height, you gonna die. Well, I'm not sure you're supposed to take most, any games in the Dragon Quest series all that, seriously. They've always been a bit more lighthearted than the rest of the RPGs that Square makes. Kind of used to it at this point, too, because I really like the Dragon Quest Heroes games, the basically Dynasty Warriors, and they've got the same voice acting in that, and the British translation stuff. Oh, I agree, there is a bit of dissonance there. Definitely. Okay, yeah, we saw that. Anything behind here? Yep, there's a chest. But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, it's always been a thing with that dissonance. It's always been a thing in Dragon Quest games that I've played. I haven't played them all, mind you. I think I started playing the series with 7? Because yeah, I don't think I played any on the PS1, but I started playing them on the PS2. And then I started playing like the Dragon Quest Builders and Dragon Quest Heroes most recently. Which I like. But yeah, I've noticed, yeah, that is a thing that everyone I've played, at least, has had that dissonance that you mentioned. Although it's a lot worse in recent ones like this one and the Dragon Quest Heroes game because they actually have the voice acting. It's not quite as bad when it's like, you know, when you're just reading it yourself, but yeah, when they hit that, very much more of an issue. Damn, this looks nice. I can't get over that. Well, let's kill some slimes. I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should try to sneak up and try and surprise them. How? So there's no sneaky, you just try to get in out from outside there. Yeah, okay, cool.
Crumbs!
Enough with the crumbs, okay?
Get him!
Yeah, see, it doesn't really make a difference where I hit him from. Do not touch my dog. I'm warning you, game.
Go on!
Nice, we one-shotted him,
Tough
finally.
little blighters, aren't they?
Not really. That's why I said you could probably just kick one in the face and we'd be good. And since I've never really played, you know, obviously I've never really played one of these in Japanese, I wonder if the Japanese text before it's translated is intended to have, like, some of those British, phrases in the speech boxes. Or if the translators outside of Japan did that. It's like I said, it's been that way in every one I've played. Wow, that's a horrible area for the camera. So yeah, I'd be kind of curious to see what that, you know, if I actually spoke or could read Japanese. So yeah, I don't know.
Get him!
Yeah, don't do any more damage this way than the other way.
Crikey! Don't give up!
Oh, thank you. She is useful.
Go on! Phew.
I could definitely see that, Stahor, because I know in the other games I've played, once you've gotten to the point where you're meeting, like, the people in the cities or the nobles, a lot of those phrases like core and blimey and all that just disappear. So it's only certain characters that do it. It's not just everybody's speech, so I think you're probably right that it's meant to sound old-timey or rural. I gotta say, I am mildly disappointed. I'm hoping it changes later that... No. I know that's how you flee, but I really hope positioning matters later. I doubt it will, but I really hope that
Tough
changes
little
later
blighters,
on.
aren't they? Well done!
Or at the very least, you can move around to maybe get a better angle on an AoE attack. I don't know. I just hope there's more to it than just like, oh, you can run around, but there's really no point to. What's my new spell? Frizz. Alright. We'll just use... What is that back there? Besides somewhat goofy looking. Do we want to use Frizz now? I kind of want to use Frizz now just to see what it does. Fireball.
Go on!
This is nice. It took half my MP, though. Slimes are defeated. Kinda not happy that I used half my MP on one spell on something I can one-shot anyway with my sword. Yeah, let's kill it.
Get him!
Nice.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Again, no. You just suck, lady. Is that a mouse with a sewing needle? Okay.
Go on!
Needler A does a little dance. Ow!
Get him!
Yeah, do your little dance. I wonder if Sandy will be able to, like, paralyze a dragon with fear later just by barking at it. That'd be hilarious. Big old dragon just terrified because a little, you know, little dog. Well, technically not a little dog. He's actually a pretty big dog. Just looking around. They said not to go the beaten path. Apparently this dude's related to Link. You can just reach into the jar, dude. You don't have to shatter the whole thing. There's an opening at the top, I promise you. Oh, holy crap, I can jump. That looks like something you could break. I gotta say, I like the music.
Get him! Crikey!
Thank you.
Go on!
Gotta say, I'm not gonna be surprised at all if, I do have issues with the recordings of this stream and having most of the game be muted by Twitch simply because my understanding is the dude who created the music for this game and that has the copyright for this music is a bit of a dick about how it's used. So I may not be able to have, you know, it might be muted in the VODs, but hey. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I haven't tried yet. This is the first video. And we'll see how it does on YouTube as well. Let's see. Ghost Hound, set in rural Japan. There's a character from Tokyo, and difference in speech is super noticeable. I've heard of that anime, but I've never watched it, Stahor. I might have to now, though, since, you know, you're mentioning that it has the best sound direction. Best anime you know of with that for sound direction. Sounds good. I'll check it out. Thanks for the suggestion, recommendation, information, all the above.
Core, look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Probably not. Something up here is about to try to kill us.
Help! Help me!
Told you we'd run into the idiot about halfway up the tour that his mom's looking for him.
What?
Told you. Of course he's up here. Well, that's
Quick!
an interesting looking monster.
You have to help him!
And what you gonna do? That is an angry dog.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters!
Ah, that actually does sound interesting, Stahor. I like those. I like that.
Crumbs!
Wow. Where can I get that stuff? Heal up.
Crikey!
Okay, this dude hits hard. Frizz.
Go on! Don't give up!
So yes, the dog can paralyze a fog monster in fear. I mean, I really hope I can cut a fog with the sword because I don't really have anything else.
Here you go.
I'm out of MP. Not out of MP anymore.
Get him!
Yeah, if the only way I could hit him was with magic, I'd be screwed. Why, thank you, Sandy.
Go on! Don't give up!
I mean, if you're gonna keep giving me magic points, MP back, I'm just gonna keep frying him with fireballs. Smogs are defeated. My best level.
so
Thank you. I was gonna say
proud
I'd
of
better
you.
level up again. You just gotta believe, Stahor.
I'm sorry,
you can,
Gemma.
A
I
dog
only came
can
up
bite
here because I
fog
thought
if
it'd be
you
funny to
believe
jump
hard
out and
enough.
surprise you.
Really? Jump out and surprise me in the fog after I've been fighting some monsters. I'm gonna just leave your little ass up here.
But then those monsters appeared.
They should have eaten you.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed.
No big loss.
You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Whoa, don't take my dog.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
So it's Gemma, not Gemma. Got it. That
You
little
saved
brat
my
just
bacon
took my
again.
dog.
I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. I just need my
Not
magic
far
sword
to the
now.
top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
That's just grounds to let that little kid just, you know... that little brat, just to, like, let him fend for himself. He just stole my dog. It's probably Gemma's dog, let's be honest. Wow, I do... Okay, yeah, no. Camera angle when you go into the trees, not great. Alright. Just these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't go losing your grip. Sure. In the rain. So how's she gonna get up? And with all the other work I gotta... Oh, she's just gonna teleport. With everything else I have to do, I'm surprised she didn't want me to carry her up on my back. This way to the top. Watch your step. Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let the nerves get the better of you. Okay, there's nothing down there. Nope, can't go over there. If you see an icon, move a little closer and press A. Yeah, I know. I've been doing it for a while now. I love when the tutorial gives you those instructions after you've already been doing what the tutorial's teaching you for a while. Where you couldn't even have made it that far without figuring it out on your own already.
Here we are at last.
Boss fight? It's a big open field on top of a giant rock.
It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view.
I kinda was too.
Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Boss. And I don't even have my dog anymore. I mean, do I have to? Yes. And magic powers awaken. Jesus, okay. Divine lightning from heaven to cast down the bald eagle vultured hybrid.
We're alive.
No thanks
How?
to you.
That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
Funny that. Be hilarious if he just shrugged like, I don't know.
Look! The mark on your hand!
That's glowing.
Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later.
As long as you keep your mouth shut about it, because no good can come of announcing that.
All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Imagine you'll find out very soon when I head out on my big adventure.
Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore.
Here's that view.
Wow! Look!
Okay, yeah, that is a cool view.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is.
You know, a map would suffice. Maybe a
Well,
globe.
that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
So you're a grown-up if you just basically follow the path and climb a few vines. Because by all accounts, there are normally no monsters up here. I mean, as far as rites of passage go in fantasy universes, that seems to be about the easiest one. Aurathas and Gemma make their way back to the bottom of the tour. I like that. Just straight on out. Give my dog back. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. Yeah, no, I could care less about the kid. I just want my dog. I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it'd be funny. I'm an idiot. Yes, you are. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one. Give me cash. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. Cash. And you and Gemma, aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. Healing items, actually, rather than cash would work as well. I mean, you guys are farmers, it looks like. I'll take some herbs. That lightning was terrifying. Were you lot all right up there? I'm so sorry. You poor things had to go through such an ordeal. So you did it? Well, you'd better let the mayor know. Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got on up there. Sure. Let's talk to the priest. I'm assuming this is a priest. When the lightning struck the tower, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Surely we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. And see, this dude, who you would imagine, based on most medieval societies, would be more educated, the priest, he doesn't have that weird, not weird, but like the rural thing going on. Yep, you're back. Lightning was so scary, yep. Well done, you two. Thank goodness you're safe. Sure, sure.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Aurathas explained what happened on top of the tower.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece.
Just magic and a sharp sword.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Be funny if the dude's like, wait, you can't see the sea from up there. What the hell were you looking at?
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know.
Nobody else can climb to the top of a mountain?
You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
Probably tomorrow, how these games go.
I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
So Dunstan, the grandpa, was the one who pulled us out of the water.
Come on, you. Home time.
At least that's my assumption. Once you've got some buddies on board, okay. That loaded way too fast. Not gonna complain, though. Pleasant-looking little village. Coming of age, awarded for ascending to the top of Cobblestone Tor and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. So that's where we came from. I want to see. Hey, dude. Do you? Nice work, Mr. Grown-Up. Now your dear old mum will be waiting for you, I reckon. Hurry home and tell her about your adventures. With Graveyard Keeper, they kind of did, yeah. Phantom Doctrine, kind of the same deal. Star, sorry. I kept meaning to get back to them, but yeah, they were barely hanging on. Should go talk to this dude. So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live in all the excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Whew, but you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. I kinda want to see what's up here, though. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of both of those games, but yeah. They weren't doing so hot there at the end. If I remember correctly, Phantom Doctrine wasn't really doing all that great past the first episode anyway. Which sucks. That happens a lot, I've noticed. It's like games I really enjoy end up not oh, lordy. Okay then. Yeah, games I really enjoy just sometimes don't do well, and it's like, ah, crap. Okay, apparently there's no fall damage. And she'll just teleport down to us regardless. You. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? That Yggdrasil, the world tree, has watched over Erdrea since the dawn of time. They say the tree here has been around for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if that's true, but there's something special about it, right enough. Is there? Akira's power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Hey kid, look at my lovely horse. He's the loveliest horse in the whole village. Does he become my horse? Is that why you're pointing that particular one out, even though there's a few more? If it isn't young Aurathas, make sure you're nice to Gemma, you hear? She's a keeper, that one. Not this again. Whew, just look at your face. You've gone all red. Oh, to be young again. Tee-hee. I'm not saying that again. We were just talking about you and Gemma. What's that? What were you saying? Oh, nothing. Uh-huh. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the moment. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. Mm-hmm. Sure. Item shop? Looks like. Alright, Aurathas, what are you and Gemma up to, eh? We just got back from climbing the Tor. Ah, so that's where you've been, huh? Well, it is nice that you got to go up together, huh? No, I can't buy anything. Really? I'm just gonna go through your house, then. Nice. Nothing. Absolutely. Wait a minute. Nope. Okay. around. Let's see. Let's go up here. Nope, can't go in there. I can see on the map where they probably want me to go. I just want to explore. Alright, little bird told me you and your mate Gemma went up to the top of the tower and back. You ain't little boy no more, Aurathas, you a man. So here's some advice from one bloke to another. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they've got, so make the most of it. Make it sound like somebody's gonna die soon, Jesus. Laundry. Another horse. Hey, dude. It's probably Scottish. Alright, let's see. I'll always remember you when you were little going fishing with old Chalky. You'd sit there for hours on that funny three-sided rock out by the falls, just the two of you. He would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper. Was Chalky the dude who found me? Did he die? He might have died. You love playing in the water. The water's lovely. Yeah, I'm alright. I don't think my dude can swim. Hello there, young Aurathas. Do you know what's good? Prayer. That's what. I don't agree. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all my troubles slipping away. It'll make a new man of you, take my word for it. People of Cobblestone must give thanks for our blessings every day. Come and say a prayer of gratitude at the church. Well, if this is like most of these games, this is probably where I save. Or at least one place I can save. It's all thanks to the spirit of the land, you know? You coming back from the tour safe and sound? Yeah, the sword had nothing to do with it. The village being so peaceful for so long. I think this would be the perfect time for you to offer up a prayer of thanks, don't you? I don't know, it depends. Does he have anything I can steal first? Okay. Guess not. Alright, dude, what can you do for me? It's good to see the younger members of my flock taking the time to pray. Now, shall we begin? How may our church assist you? Yep, there's the save. Resurrection, purification, cures poison, curses. Learn how much experience each party member needs to reach the next level. I probably won't spend money on that. Resurrection, cool. Let's save. Confess to me all that you have done so we can save the game. That's gonna be dangerous later. It's like, confess to me all you've done. Well, I've basically committed genocide on all the enemies out there in the field to get stronger, just saying. Yes, I wish to continue. Could be a long confession after like a grinding session. Whose house is this? Well, if it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups, were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you and Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He is your granddad, after all. Message from the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wild, make sure you're prepared. Well, they won't sell me anything, so I'm not sure how I'd be prepared. Also, let's see what this... I saw I had that equipment earlier. Cloth head covering worn by a warrior of Trodain. I remember that. That's the armor set from... I've played that Dragon Quest, but I can't remember what number it was. Good point. Yeah, they could be fixers for mercs. That's true, the priests. But yeah, now it's gonna drive me nuts. Where is this costume from? Like, which Dragon Quest? Was it 9? 8? So many games in this damn series. Oh, it's gonna drive me up the wall. One moment, I have to figure this out. Ah, Dragon Quest VIII. Okay. Yeah, it's the main character's clothing from Dragon Quest VIII. Well, at least until near the end of the game, if you do the optional stuff to get the true ending. Now that you've climbed the tour, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma, sorry, I keep making that mistake, are fully fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after and pump out them babies. Granddad, honestly. I mean, that is what you want in the medieval, like, villages. Pump out them kids. Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm gonna be big and tough just like you, if you survive that long. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. Welcome to the club. Does it mean I gotta pay bills now? You're my hero. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you got him and Gemma back safely. So, I'm assuming my house is over here somewhere. Ah, there's the dog. Just gonna break a few more pots, you know. I was gonna say, there's plenty of room there. Don't tell me there's like an invisible wall. Woof woof. Hey, Sandy. Hey, dude. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, what you need is a horse. They're faster than people by a long old shot. But you know that already, being a better rider than most, eh? Nice, manly pursuit riding. Very grown up. This must be a very well-off village to have, like, this many horses. Yeah, I know we've been down here, just looking around. Oh. I don't know what that is down there. Well, before we go back and follow the dog, what is that? Nope. Locked door. I want to go in there now, though. That's where all the other horses were. Okay. Not gone in this house yet. Continuing the quest for loot. Nope. Oh, no, yeah, no, there's some stuff back here. It does. And I gotta say, I like it better than the clothing we started with. But I might switch back. It has better stats than the default stuff. I believe just by 1 apiece. Like, if I unequip it... Yeah, I don't lose much by unequipping it. I kind of do there, so I might leave the Trodain togs on the clothing to get the defense and HP boost. I think I might leave the bandana off just because apparently I don't switch into that whole costume unless I wear both pieces. And I've already played a game with that character, so let's let this character shine. I remember climbing the tour all those years back, yep, when you were single and free. Monsters appearing on the sacred tour of all places. And there are more of the blighters running around about outside. Anyway, that's all we can do over here. Up the hill. Wow. Is this an inn? I see that up there. Because if not, our mom's apparently wealthy. If this is our house, and it's not an inn. The house is bigger than even the mayor's. Bigger than the church, honestly. That's crazy. Wow. Nice stockpile of food and firewood. Yeah, nah. I think our mom might be the richest person in this town. It's kind of cool.
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up.
Well, these two aren't. We are, but they aren't. Here's my little soldier. Yeah, we already.
I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Maybe the letter had the password to the bank account. Possibly.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
Yeah, maybe don't spread this story around too much.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me.
Yeah, maybe this getting around isn't a good thing.
Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk.
You're adopted.
Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
I was about to say, if she said something like, you're not my, you're adopted or something, to be like, yeah, no, the village didn't figure that out when you just showed up with a new kid.
What?
I'm glad he seems to know what she's talking about. I don't know what the hell a luminary is.
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do.
Was that in the letter?
He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king.
Didn't the castle get attacked by demons? It was on fire last time I saw that.
He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
That's actually really cool. I didn't notice. But while she's talking in this big, drafty stone house, her voice is echoing. That's cool.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
That is really cool. I like that they decided to do that. The reincarnation of the Luminary, whatever the hell that means. Aurathas tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip. Eventually. So, can I put that thing on? No. No. I'll talk to her in a minute. I kind of want to see what's in our little tower here. Not much. Take what I can get, though. Alright, Mom, what you have to say? Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today, and your big news. Whenever I had trouble nodding off, I'd like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. But be careful, something's gonna try to eat you. Well, yeah, look at that. Nope, cannot reach that from here. But I can reach it from here. It's gonna go walk on people's roofs while they're trying to sleep. Why? Because there's loot, that's why. That is the driving purpose to, you know, basically everything I do. Let's go up here, let's talk to this dude. Out for a little evening stroll, are we? Well, make sure you don't stray outside the village. There be monsters. But that's not outside the village yet. There's even a well over there. Not interested, not interested. Going to the church. Somebody else out and about. Hey, lady. Hello, Gemma.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you?
It's only been there forever.
I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone.
You still can. I have to go, unless this place gets burnt down.
That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the Luminary, that reincarnation thing.
I know, Mom's kind of weird, isn't she? You're about to tell me you're coming with me, aren't you?
I remember the story my granddad told me.
Sure, sure.
Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the Luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the Luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
I see.
That's his star, right there. How can you be the Luminary too? I just don't get it.
Reincarnation.
I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
Well, based on the fact that everybody in the village has already got us paired off, I can tell you exactly what they think we've got up to in the middle of the night, away from prying eyes.
Goodbye, old friend.
Okay. I was kind of wondering if they were going to do with her character what they do in the, I haven't played all the Persona games, but Persona 4 and 5. If they're going to do the same thing where she's like that character you eventually get in Persona 4 and 5 that doesn't do any... You don't control directly. Is just in the background and does passive stuff like heals you, cures status ailments. I was kind of wondering if that's what she was going to do since she was just kind of cheering us on at the beginning. Either way, we'll see. Exhausted after his long day, Aurathas finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes. What's up, Mom? New clothing. Not so sure about the purple, though.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you.
So yeah, the dude who did find us in the river did die.
You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure.
Yeah,
but
here's
don't
some money.
take
Buy
too
yourself
long.
something pretty.
The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Yeah, the purple is really... Yeah. It's really clashing. Like purple, green, brown. It's like... What the hell? Okay. I mean, to be fair, though, wouldn't purple actually kind of... I wonder if that's what they were thinking. So, since you're like the hero, but also... What did they mention? Since you're the hero, and also the whole... Back in the medieval times, colors like this were really hard to get and expensive as hell to dyes. So only, like, royalty and nobles could wear purple. I'm wondering if that's what they're going with here, that, you know, you're technically a noble, I imagine, based on how you were evacuated from the castle and it looked like the queen or princess or whoever was carrying you. Hey, dude. Heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you just a youngster, huh? Ah. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Down the slope and across the river. Once you've stocked up, head up to the village entrance to the north. We'll all be waiting to see you off. And I bet you... Oh, I got a quest? Dearie, dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young Aurathas, you came along just at the right time. I got a favor to ask. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he's got this flurry feather that he loves, and well, fool that I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor. Yeah, I'll take the quest. You're a fine fellow and no mistake. Now there's no time to lose. Yeah, I know how to jump. I've been up there already. The people's friend. This is somebody's house, not my shed. And that's just a little outdoor space. I've already been up here, though. And I probably already have it. Yeah, I'll go talk to him again. I think I already have it. I don't remember it saying flurry feather, but hey. Looks like you've got the feather. Would you mind letting me have it? Sure. Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. You look a bit young to have a kid, but then again, medieval times and all that. That's not all. I've got a tip for you I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do somebody a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head. Don't feel that you just... Yeah, you don't have to do the quests as soon as you get them, and you don't have to do the quests at all. The quest has been transgressed with finesse. Nice. Thank you. Just gonna have a look around. Peep into people's houses. Just gonna block the path. Just let your horses wander all over the place, eat whatever the hell they please. They're in the way, dude. But yeah, I bet you we're not gonna find what's-her-name. She's gonna be, Gemma's gonna be hiding. And she'll run, and we'll find her outside the village. Yeah, I imagine this is something we unlock later in the game. It looks like one of those special doors where it's like a huge side quest or something. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, lady. Dude, sorry. Be sure to do some shopping before you go. Yep, I know. Healing items. Can I pet the horse? Poor Gemma, she just can't stop crying, but she said she'll put on a brave face to say goodbye to you. Whoops, I wasn't meant to tell you that. But she did anyway. So you're leaving, huh? Well, make sure you got all the essentials before you set off. I would like... I can buy a stick. No. I actually don't want to buy it. Hey, I can buy better clothing, though. Do I have the gold for that? I do. Let's try it. I'll buy Hessian clothing. I want to see if it changes my appearance, because for the most part, JRPGs don't. Yeah, I'll take 9 of those. Take some antidotes. Might as well spend the cash, right? Alright. Now I'm good. So yeah, it doesn't. I was hoping that like he'd put on the blue stuff there, but nope, it's like most JRPGs, your main character's appearance doesn't change beyond weapons and armor, or specialty clothing like we saw before. Notice to parents, the tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure they know not to play there. This leads back out to the tour. No, it doesn't. It leads to that overlook. I wonder if there's something up there now. Maybe that's where Gemma's hiding. Not like I can't just jump off. Imagine the way to the tour is where that dude with the bull mask is standing. Jesus. Yep. No falling damage. Cool. Now. Done all that. Believe this was Gemma's home, and I'd be completely wrong. This is a stockpile. Ah well. Would like to talk to the mayor before I leave, but hey. Church. The Eagles. Great. Yeah, we doing some big ol' Assassin's Creed here. This is the real origin story. Yes, I do intend to continue. Let's go. You should have a quick pray. I know, I did it. Here's some advice from one bloke to another. Keep your mind focused on the job. Yep. Focus so you can murder everything that tries to kill you. Yo, dog. Woof, woof. What's the matter, girl? Is someone there? I'm sorry, I don't want to speak to anyone right now. Could you come back in a bit? So it's her dog. So dog's not joining me. That sucks. I don't know much about fighting, but I've heard the best way to get big and strong is to wall up lots of monsters and build up your experience. But if you realize you picked a fight with a monster that's tougher than you, there's no shame in running away. Can't believe you're leaving us. Well, and remember, there's no point just carrying equipment around with you. Make sure to equip it. Just because you're setting out on a journey doesn't mean you can't pop home for a visit. If you ever get hurt or you're in need of a rest, there's no place like home. Going all the way to Heliodor? Can I come with you, please? Please? Hell no. Fine, I suppose I'm a bit young still. Well, be careful, it's a long journey. And he says it's full of all kinds of people, way more than you see in Cobblestone. I can't wait to grow up. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't rush, but okay. Oh, this is where everybody else is. So this is it. My little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So, ready? I mean, I am. Well, off you go then. That was easy. Oh, you're ready to go? Get the hell out.
One day you're just a little boy. The next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating. I mean, since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries, of all things.
I guess Mom and his Gemma just had to share that story with every damn buddy now, huh?
You know who the Luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. And we're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say.
Don't be rude.
Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh?
Why, you guys behind on your taxes?
If he finds out this is the village where the Luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Sure.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
Sounded like a ritual. She's the map of Erdrea. I do get that horse.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way.
It's gonna straight up give me a horse, huh?
You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
I gotta say, I do always appreciate that about Dragon Quest games, the variety of different body shapes and styles. So that everybody doesn't just blend in and look like the exact same character over and over again.
Goodbye. Wait!
So you're not coming with?
Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Can I have Sandy too? I can't just steal somebody's dog. Receives Gemma's charm.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
I mean, if I follow in the steps of the other one, I'm going to finish my quest and end up as a star, so I highly doubt I'll be coming back anytime soon. However, I still would not be surprised if we see Gemma show up a little bit later in the quest wearing, like, a disguise or something. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. Ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to his side. Hey, dude. Ah, Aurathas, there you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses, and maps too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Well, if you give it a ring, a fine steed will gallop up out of nowhere, just like that. Good to remember if your feet are getting sore. And what if your lost bill is tired? Easy, just press X to look at your map. What's more, pressing A once you got your map open will allow you to access all sorts of special information. I'm sure all this is written in the list of traveler's tips in your pack there, but you can't go over these things too often. No. Shut up, dude. Nice. Didn't even have to work for the horse, we just got him. See if there's any loot in here. Doesn't look like it. They just take off? Interesting. Hey, dude. I wouldn't go through here if I were you. The monster's up that way. It'll make mincemeat of you. If it's Heliodor you're trying to get to, you need to head north. Okay. I was just curious. Damn. Can I fight? There you go. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I just ran over the slimes. There he goes. The Stark Raven. Down he goes. Good thing I bought all those damn healing potions, huh? That was not a lot of experience. Can I equip that? I should. Cobblestone Greatsword. Where did I get that? Also unequips the pot lid. Fair enough. Should probably just go to equipment. Defense, okay. Kill some slimes on our way to town. Nice. Wait, can I just avoid the enemy by running? Like just walking circles around him. Nice. You. I think I could run over most of these enemies. Huh. I wonder if that really is helping. Leveled up, hell yeah. What's going on over here? Ah, setting off on your big adventure, are you, Aurathas? You'd be wanting to go north if you're heading for Heliodor. Mind how you go now. The Mangle Grove. The monsters in there will have my guts for garters. So you pirates now too, huh? Bring it, bird. Oh, I actually did kind of want to fight him. Is there any reason to jump up there? His little perch. Doesn't look like it. Okay. You. Let's fight. Kind of weird that he healed himself. I didn't even touch him yet. Okay, the slimes do tend to run, it looks like. Bird. Yo, bird. Uh-oh. Ravens aren't really worth fighting. They don't give enough experience to risk fighting them over, like, slimes that you can murder without taking too much damage. Oh, that other one ran. Nice, I guess when you get strong enough, they're just like, nope, we out. Cool. Okay, I don't need to stick around here anymore. Let's continue. I haven't found any loot or anything anyway. Yep, nothing so far. I do hope that is, like, legitimately where the game's going with that. Because one thing that's always kind of driven me nuts, I kind of want to jump off that into that area down there. I've always found it kind of odd that in RPGs, like, the low-level enemies that you killed at the beginning of the game are stupid enough to come after you after you've become super powerful and shit. And have much better gear. I mean, I know the wild animals are still wild animals, but, like, even the intelligent enemies that you fought early on are like, yeah, no, I'm gonna pick a fight with him again, despite, you know, the legendary deeds he has performed. So I hope they do something where the enemy is... He ran away. Where the enemies are like, nah, he's way too strong for me, I'm out of here. This would be kind of a nice change of pace. What the f... What the hell are you? A cruel cumber? Yeah, nah, he can still get me. I was nowhere near his thing. I just got lucky before when they didn't attack me. Did he lose his spear and stab himself? Alright. Yo, cruel cumber. Goofy looking son. I haven't used Frizz in a while. Yeah, doesn't matter if I am right next to him or not. Yeah, he stabs himself with his own spear. Hey, dude. We are going to murder the slimes first, because they like to run. No running. Yeah, see, he still got me. I was hoping there was more complexity to the battle system than that. This is for my own entertainment, then. I like this sword. You best believe I'm gonna murder everything on the way to town. I mean, why wouldn't I? Heliodor was not far, I can see it in the background. It's recovered well from the dragon fire. Unless I drifted down the river from some other city. Medicinal herb. Well, guess what? I need a medicinal herb right about now. You. Be kind of cool if you could attack from horseback, though. Get a spear or a lance or some shit. Even if it doesn't do anything, you know, tactically in combat. I'm still gonna run around like that because it amuses me. Hey, cruel cumbers. Did he just about try to go Super Saiyan? The power of pep. If a character is attacked a lot or undergoes certain other trials and tribulations, they'll eventually enter an innervated state known as being pepped up, which will boost their martial might for a while. But nothing lasts forever. After several turns have passed, they'll lose their glow and go back to being their normal selves. However, any characters who are pepped up when a battle ends will still be so when the next one begins. Dead. You deflected it? Since when was that a thing? Like I said, I'm just genociding all the monsters out in the environment. If it has money and XP, it belongs to me. Not intend for that to rhyme either. Jesus. Can't wait to have AoE attacks. I'm about to lose the pep. Hello, Stark Raven. Stark Raven mad, huh? At least that's what I'm getting from that. And those are the types of puns this game makes. Dragon Quest loves its puns. I wonder how far it is till we level up again. You guys aren't hurt. There's no need to use medicinal herbs. Nice. 3 skill points earned for a total of 3. And we can heal now. Every time a party member levels up, they will earn some skill points. As the name suggests, they can be used to acquire new spells and skills. Sure, let's take a look. Character Builder is where you can use... Yeah, I'm aware how these things work. Swords. Great Swords. Sword Mastery. Skills and stat boosts only available to Yggdrasil's Chosen. Improvements to a wide range of attributes are available, as well as some truly incredible abilities. So I do want to go down the sword and great sword route so I can get sword mastery, but since I am the Luminary, I am the only one who's going to be able to get this stuff. Not enough skill points, fair enough. Slash an enemy with the Scorching Sword. I have a great sword right now. Adopts a supple stance that can greatly increase the number of parries performed. Let's do that. Attack goes up and critical hit chance goes up. So yeah, pretty basic. Well, I don't know about basic, but straightforward. What is that? A Bunnicorn, huh? Sure, I'll fight a Bunnicorn. You can barely see him, but I'll fight him. He seems like he's probably the one that's going to do the most damage to him. Needler flees. I killed the one I was aiming to kill. Hey, dude. Let's play. The cruel cumbers are too stunned to move. I'll kill one of you off right off the bat. Haven't parried it all yet. Jesus, so many enemies. So very many. There he goes. You know, if we were, like, collecting meat from these guys, we'd be able to eat for a long time. Oh, musters at strength. I don't like that. Well, you mustered your strength for nothing. Campground? Okay. Hey, dude. Kill everything. That's how we get around the campground. Hey, dude. Don't go running. Back here, Dracky. I like that you can see him prancing in the background. They're all respawning very quickly. Oh yeah. Wondering if I should just get to level 5 and then go from there. I mean, our dude is massacring them very quickly. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one.
Do you?
It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones.
Cool.
To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break.
I'll keep
What's
that in mind.
that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith!
It's a valid concern.
That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need.
So why don't you have those everywhere?
And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church.
Odd, but okay.
Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said. Keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Weird. Maybe he just likes his solitude. No, I'm not here for another lecture. Good God. I do want to see what's in your house. Small scale. He is indeed a happy camper. Settle in for the night. All wayward sheep shall find a welcome here. How may I help you? Let's save. Yeah, I'm gonna continue playing, but never hurts to save, especially since I leveled up, what, twice since I left town? Yes. Do I have to pay you for a divination? 76 experience points. I find it weird that you have to ask how much it takes to level up. I mean, to be fair, I highly, your dudes aren't going to see a status screen whenever they, you know, they're not going to be able to pull up a status screen, so I guess it would make sense that they'd have to ask someone when they get stronger. Nope, nope, nope. I really don't need any of your stuff, dude. Rest. Until dawn. Okay. Now, where, oh where do we want to go now? I don't think we can go to the Emerald Coast. But, you never know. You guys are new. I cannot attack them. Okay, I was curious. Have we gotten to the point in the game where they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to stop you from making stupid decisions now. This is all on you. Did you guys just... Can I just say how much I love the fact that I don't, it's the souls of the monsters I've killed sitting on the rock. Can I just say how much I appreciate the fact that I don't need to get off my horse to interact with shit? What is this? Okay, there's someone to stop me from being stupid. They haunt me. Nice. We got a bunny tail. So we're even wearing the body parts of the monsters we kill. No wonder we're being haunted. I didn't pep up, I gotta say. That was just... Yeah, there's a lot of monsters. The monster density is a bit high. To be fair, like, that would kind of explain why you can only camp in areas where, like, if the world really has this many monsters everywhere, it would explain why you can't really camp, or why they don't let you camp anywhere but near the mini church statue with the magical powers. Hang about, you shouldn't go any further. The monsters up there are a pretty nasty bunch. You want to go north now. So yeah, if it's a situation where the world's essentially overrun with monsters. Not quite good. I do like the fact, though, that for the most part, I can outrun the monsters. Like, if I don't want to fight, I just want to get the hell up out of here. And a lot of them are trying to run anyway. I appreciate that aspect. Let's kill the Stark Raven. Because I can drop him with one shot. And Bunnycorn, it's not going to matter if you harness your strength. Yeah, see, it's pretty easy to get away from him. Pretty grim if the only way to travel is to non-stop slaughter. Well, to be fair, like I said, the enemies kind of scatter for the most part when I come, so I can get around them. I'm just choosing the slaughter. It's a choice. Nice parry. Should be getting pretty close to a level up, too. Yeah, see, he's not trying to... Like, unless I walk into the enemies, they're pretty much leave me alone. Ah, yes, the caravan. Well, with the caravan, I wonder if it would work the same way as they, you know, big group of, I guess it would with wild animals. Big caravan coming through, all that noise, all those smells and everything. I wonder if the monsters just kind of scatter. Like animals would. I don't know. Good question, though. I highly doubt the game will address it, but it is a good question, Star. Right now, I am honestly just hunting them down just because I want the experience. Wonder why that one's all angry and giving the other one some side-eye there. Or, you know, it could be a situation where, like, the humans are legitimately the bad guys. We're the monsters. That's why they run from us. They're used to humans just butchering them, you know, by the hundreds. Almost. Yeah, see, a dude just sees me and just tried to take off. And dead. I'll have to heal soon if I don't level up. There we go. I don't think I can, but let's see. What the hell? I want to go to greatswords. 6. And 4. Nope, I gotta save them. What are you? Also, did I heal up when I leveled up? I did. You know, I want to know what this thing is sleeping. Exactly. That's why I haven't been using my healing potions this early in the game. I'm just gonna level up. Yes, I love that. I hate it in games where you're on horseback and it's like, now jump off the horse to pick that up. Now get back on your horse. It's like, my god, you get to the point where you're like, I'm not collecting shit anymore. A hammer hood. I think you do more damage with that big-ass hammer of yours, dude. You guys are all happy. See, that's the thing. All the bad guys, monsters, all look all happy and cheerful. And then they try to run when I show up, so clearly I'm the villain here. Especially when I go after this dude, the Platypunk, who is legitimately just sleeping. He's taking a nap under a tree. I decide he just needs to die. Dude's a dick. See, no hesitation. He just smacks the poor sleeping creature. Lost my way. This way. I see that over there. Stay here for a minute. Yeah, I don't need to fight him right now. Oh, there's one that's awake. I am curious how strong he is now that he's awake. He's angry. He smells the blood of his kin on me. I don't really see any reason to particularly hunt any creatures specifically, just because, for the most part, they don't really seem to drop anything specific. That dude's not even trying to fight back, he's just floating about. Fledgling fighter, awarded for claiming victory in at least 50 battles. Uh-huh. That's what we do. That is not the way. That's where that's the other path I could have taken to get up here. Come on, kill everything. Probably just gonna head to town after this, though. Some more gear and a save would be nice. Now, just in case I do run into something along the way. Now, the Chimera Wing? Ah, fast travel. The Bunny Tail. What the hell does that do? Agility. Alright. Well, I'm gonna replace Gemma's charm with that, because this seems like it'd be much more useful to me. Hers lets me go up 1 in defense, it sends 7 up in agility. Sorry, lady. Thanks for the gift, but I'm not too keen on it, considering what I got off that random-ass rabbit. Like, literally. Coast, Heliodor. Where you going, guys? Surrender your experience and cash. Wow. You guys kind of suck at this. Nice. Getting better, getting better. And down you go. I wonder if I can get a spear. I don't think so. I think it'll be for a specific character for like spears and shit. Because this dude's mastery points specifically talk about, you know, they all specifically talk about sword types. What the? Cotton top. Okay. Medicinal herb. Another cotton top. Okay, sure. Hey, guard. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but those are kind of pointless outside of the city walls. You know, they're not very strong outside your walls for defense. Have you come far? Well, you're safe now. Heliodor awaits. Once you're in the city, you can find a nice inn and rest up. Lucky old you. Gates seem closed. Welcome to Heliodor. Largest city in all of Erdrea. You know, you should head downtown for a look at the livelier side of life here if you get the chance. The pause makes me wonder if you were about to send me to a brothel. Oh, that's a lot of stuff to explore. My god, I do like how this game looks, though. So very busy, yep. If I stand up here, I can see folks walking down below. Sometimes they see me and smile and have a little bit of a moment. Welcome to Heliodor. Please make yourself at home, and if you're wondering about the white speech bubble above my friend's head, well, that just means he's got nothing else to say right now. People get like that sometimes. I know the feeling. That's not the half of it, so you're just nattering away. Haven't seen you around here before. You're here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. You better head to the castle. Go straight up this road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Just remember, they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. The king needs his sleep, you know. You're best off heading there bright and early if you want an audience. I can just walk straight up to the cat. Okay. A new city means exciting new equipment to buy, so if it's your first time in town, be sure to pay us a visit. Your friendly neighborhood armor is right by the fountain. Yeah, no, I see it. Maybe just one drink won't hurt. Got a quest over here, though. Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Someone help me. Amelia's stuck on the roof. Is it a cat? Amelia's in a pickle, she is. Hey, we found the church. An item shop. Nice. I don't need any of your stuff. But I would like to go to the church because... yeah, I need to save. But let's look down all these back alleys. No, no. Okay, so I can climb and go across the rope. Why? Probably to get to the cat. Can use the rope to get this to the swanky part of town. What, you mean this isn't the swanky part of town? I wouldn't have guessed. You know, it was up there next to the church, but I want to see what's down here. This leads to the... far too rough for law-abiding folks. In your own town? Really? I mean, you're not wrong. Be sure to check out every nook and cranny. I will do so. Believe you me. I find it odd that he's basically telling me to explore everything and rob him blind, but hey. If that's what he wants me to do, I'll do it. I will oblige you. I'll also break random shit that doesn't have treasure in it either. Alright, so we did all that. We know how to get to the swanky part of town when we want to. Just gonna head this way to go back to the church. Let's look at the map, because it'll show me the quest markers here. So there's one right up past the church as well. So your cat's probably up there somewhere, huh? I'm assuming a cat. Church is a haven. Well, we're assuming we're royalty. Maybe we're actually not. Maybe we're like... we were just brought to the castle because some random villager found the mark on our hand, and so they kept us to show us to the king. Maybe that's the case. Maybe we're not actually royalty. I pray my prayers are heard on high. I got nothing to do. Confession. Okay. So I think this is... we're hitting the 2-hour mark. I think this is a pretty good place to stop, especially considering we just got to town and probably are going to embark on some more storyline stuff coming up. So yeah, that's the end of the stream for today. So thanks everybody for dropping by for the conversation, and I will see you on the next stream. Everybody have a good day, or night, depending on where you guys are located. Either way, thanks again for watching.